Bitcoin on the monthly time frame imbalance has been resolved. This thin candle over here, it's traded back up into a big monthly distribution level, guys. Be careful here. We have this range on the monthly. I'll just quickly mark the high of this candle, and then we'll run down the time frames, and I'll give you a my perspective and a trade idea. Okay, so we've taken out these highs here. That would be my next target. So let's just call that a liquidity pool resting above that monthly candle high over here on the left. So that's a target. And I mean, ultimately, if we want to talk targets, I am bullish. These are going to be key levels here, guys, the highs of these candles. I am bullish. However, let's go down to a weekly. Now that we've marked up this monthly, yeah, okay, so we've resolved a weekly imbalance through here. Okay, that's traded through that. The only thing is, you know, where are they targeting at the moment? Well, honestly, look, it's bullish. The big guns are bullish. We can see that big money is invested long. And I'm really thinking that these highs will be a thing. But look what we're trading into. Look back in here. And then the next port of call up in here. See these two levels? This is big resistance. Big resistance. The thing with this is, we can assume that this is resistance. We've got this candle, this range here, the accumulation point of origin for this rally. So that's on a weekly. We'll grab that. If you're running with a trend and you have a Fibonacci thing, bullish, higher highs, higher lows, we enter on the 61.8 fib pullback. Well, consider, you know where I'm going with this, right? This one here kind of got away on us. It came down to the 50. I'm okay with that. And then we've got this move here that took out these stops under here. So we'll just mark that up, and then we'll go down the lower time frames. That's a valid level. In any case, the path of least resistance, in my opinion, given that we've traded into these levels here, I mean, you can see, look at these support, resistance, support. A lot of business has been done through here. So we're in a big resistance level. If that's resistance, then the path of least resistance, from what I can see on this chart, is going to be to trade back down through this gap here, this thin candle. So we'll just mark that up. Well, it's a weekly imbalance. So we're one-sided here, bullish, and that's going to look to resolve. So the market will, at some stage, come back down into this level. And, yeah, I mean, look, it can take weeks and months. We've got imbalances down here as well. It doesn't have to fill immediately. Look at this, for example. See this thin candle here? I mean, look how long it took for this to roll over and up to rotate and come back up into these levels here. It's, yeah, not a big deal. So given that this is immediate as such, I'll grab my fib and look, I'll just pull it from this low to high. See the 61.8 fib, and it seems to work really nicely with this monthly high or low that we marked up previously. So do we get something like that? And then we're off. I'm going to be waiting to see how this trades south and how it sets up. It does take a little while for this thing to turn around. Have a look at this. We've got these equal lows here, a range. So I'd be looking for this to pull back and form some kind of range, even if it's on a 4 hour, 1 hour. We want to see the range. I mean, look, it's a common occurrence, right? You get these equal lows or this double bottom thing, and then it spikes through and takes out the sell stops that are sitting under here. Have a look here, double bottom, and it does exactly the same thing. Spikes down, takes out these stops prior to a big run. That's the kind of thing that I'm going to be looking for when it pulls back down in here, right? So let's just consider these levels. This is the weekly time frame, and I like this weekly low. We've got this balance area over here that could be a important, well, it kind of coincides with the 61.8 fib pullback, doesn't it? So let's just mark that up as a weekly, and then we have our chart mapped out. We can go down to the lower time frame. So this nested level down here, imbalance, trades through it. This high over here, I mean, that would be a key area for me to go long around this 61.8 fib. Everything falls into place when you look at it like that. So go to the daily, and what do we got on this time frame? I wouldn't be buying long here. That's not what I would be wanting to do at all. And if it rotates north here and trades off without me, I'm happy to let it go. I want the discount and it has to come back down into this zone before I get involved. I would set up a pending buy around the 61.8. Where are you going to set your stop? Well, I mean, we do have this white dotted line. This is a monthly. And then we've got this range here where this leg originated. My stop slightly under here would make sense. In fact, see how we pulled this weekly? I'm going to set a fairly wide stop with this. I want to go under here. That'll be an entry point. Yeah, it's a bit... let's go back out to the weekly. It's a wide stop, but when you look at it from this perspective and you have these targets in mind, we're talking 8 to 1 if you target these highs over here. Maybe an 8 to 1 risk reward we've got set up here. As always with my trades, the plan of attack will be to let's just open that up a little bit. So what do we got here? We've got where is it? If that's nearly 9 to 1 risk reward, guys, it's more or less a 9 to 1. I'm good with that. Here's the thing. I'm going to be looking to close 2/3 of my position at 1 to 1 risk reward, and that will come in at this high. My target one is going to be right there. By the way, guys, click the links below. Jump on board our Telegram group. It's free to join. Now, one of my members mentioned the other day something to do with the Aussie yen, I think it was. I set a pending buy order. It was similar to this, and his thing was that the yen is weak, the Aussie's strong, and it probably won't pull back down that far. And I mean, it may or may not, right? My point is this, and I'm going to grab the fib. We'll go from low to high. I want the 61.8 fib. Why? Because this range, if we mark up low to high, we've got this price range. Let's have a look at these other, look at these other prices, price swings, I should say. 61.8 fib. Sometimes, well, look, 50 to the 61.8, I'm good halfway through, midway through that 50 to 618. I've no issue with that whatsoever. All right, so if you wanted to, there's an entry point right there between the 50 and the 618. I don't have an issue with that. And if it happens to rotate here and trade off without me, then I don't want to be involved. There's plenty of other opportunities. So that's my, and I want the discount. I don't want to be buying where every other retail trader is loading up in this higher portion, this upper portion of this price swing. All right, that's not where I'm wanting to get involved with this. So you come down halfway here, and anywhere under that, I'm interested. So comment, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's share some ideas. What else can I say? Look, that's it, guys. Bitcoin paired with the dollar. I like it. Yeah, it's happy days. If this trades off, again, 2/3 off here, stop loss comes up, then it's profitable regardless, and it's in the money, it's risk-free, and then you leave 1/3 of your position in and go to town. Just stay in there until you see the this trend shift gears. If we get a full trend reversal on the weekly, if it starts to roll over, then yeah, it's, you bail. Okay, guys, with that, hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you on the next one.